back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be making healthy honey Greek yogurt cheesecake. But before we get into the video, make sure to give this video a nice thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so I have another cheesecake video for you guys here today. Now, if you haven't seen it already, definitely make sure to check out my baklava cheesecake video. I made that for a subscriber. I had a subscriber that reached out to me and asked if I had any kind of Greek cheesecake that I could make and if I could just come up with one. So that one was from the Athens recipe, and this is a totally different recipe. So it's made with all low-fat ingredients, no refined sugars, and each piece is under 200 calories. So this cheesecake is going to be much lower in fat and in sugars. All you're going to need is Greek yogurt. We have 2% here. We have some ricotta cheese, a zest from one lemon, an egg, some butter, some honey, vanilla extract, and we have some walnuts and some more honey to drizzle on top. Now, you don't have to use walnuts and honey. You can use fruit, you can use a fruit sauce, whatever it is that you want, but this is the original Greek yogurt and honey recipe. But I mean, as always, you can ump this up or customize it to whatever you like, but this is how I'm going to make it here today. And for our crust, last time we used vanilla wafers. You can use sugar cookies, but this time we're going to be using some graham crackers. So these are just made with real honey-made graham crackers, no high fructose corn syrup, 8 grams of whole grain, just whatever. I'm just going to take those and you're just going to blend them up in a little blender food processor, and we're going to be adding our our butter after that. I used about 2 packets of them, just like a couple cups is all you're going to need. So the first thing you guys are going to want to do is grab a bowl and start out with your Greek yogurt and your ricotta cheese. So you're just going to take 2 cups each of them and then just blend them up or mix them a little bit in a bowl, and then I'll show you guys what you're going to do next. I like to start out with the ricotta, which is also made with part skim milk, just because it just kind of like comes right off and I don't have to worry about cleaning everything and now getting all this cheese in the yogurt. So alright, it had a whole other layer. Okay, so now you're just going to stir this up just until everything is well combined. The Greek yogurt is definitely going to help smooth everything out because the ricotta cheese is a little bit thicker. You should have something like this, just nice and well blended. And I didn't need a whisk or anything. Okay, so all you're gonna wanna do next is take a strainer, and then you're just gonna line this with either cheesecloth or coffee filter paper, and you're just going to put the mixture in, cover it with plastic wrap, and let that sit in the fridge overnight just to drain out any excess water. Now, if you're in more of a time crunch, you could totally just put this in that same cloth and to kind of squeeze out the excess water, but I mean, for best results, you're gonna wanna let this soak overnight. So I'll be right back and then I'll show you how much water that we get out once we let this sit. Okay guys, so before I show you what we've got, now once you've let your mixture kind of sit or you squeeze it out or whatever you did, this is when you're going to want to go and preheat your oven to 325. Okay, so now that we've done that, let me show you what we've got. Don't worry you guys, I don't want to spill it. How can I show you without spilling it? Can you guys see all of the liquid that's in there? I know it's a big bowl, but you should have something like that, and then this should be pretty wet now. So what you're just going to want to do is before you put this into a bowl to add in the other ingredients, just kind of see if you can squeeze out any of the excess liquid that might still be at the bottom, just to ensure you're getting as much as you possibly can out before you go and mix in your other ingredients. Okay, so once you're done with that, you're just going to set this aside one more time. So while that's sitting for a few more minutes, we're going to work on our crust. So I'm going to take a 9-inch pan, and then I'm going to take our graham crackers, and this recipe calls for you to melt your butter, unlike the other recipes that we've made. So I'm just going to quickly melt up some butter. And then just to save some time, we're just gonna blend this right on in our blender that we blended up our graham crackers in. Okay, so now in here, we're going to start adding our other ingredients. So we have our vanilla, we have our lemon zest, our honey, oh shoot. Okay, so don't do what I just did, losing my mind. All you're going to be doing here is adding your melted butter to your graham crackers. That's it. So let's add this just to get everything nice and well combined. Okay. Just going to wipe down the sides and do this one more time. So now we're just going to take our 9-inch springform pan and just put all of this good stuff in there. Okay. Then you're just going to go ahead and press this in at the bottom, up the sides a bit. We're just going to set this aside. Okay, so now we have our filling. So we have our pan ready here with our crust. We have our cheese mixture and our Greek yogurt mixture here, still just draining because why not? And now here is where you're going to add the rest of your ingredients. So you're going to add in your egg, your lemon zest, your honey, and your vanilla extract. So I'm just gonna take all of these ingredients, mix them up, and then you're going to add your drained cheese and Greek yogurt mixture to this. Okay, so now we're gonna take our mixture. You're not gonna take any of the water that's at the bottom, just the mixture. Give it one last little squeeze. And we're going to take what's inside and add that to our bowl. See how much thicker that is? It's not watery and runny like it was before. You can actually even see, like on your cloth, you can just kind of roll up the mixture now, kind of like a cream cheese consistency rather than before how liquidy it was. So now all we're gonna do is take this and mix this mixture on up really good till everything's well combined. And then we're going to fill in our springform pan. Okay. So we're just going to fill our pan. You're just going to want to spread this around as best you can and then just kind of tap the pan a little bit. Okay. Just kind of tap your pan a bit and you should have something that looks like this. So now we're just going to bake this in the oven for about a half hour, and then we're going to take it out and let that cool, and then let that chill in the fridge for about 4 hours or overnight or whatever it is that you guys want to do, and then we're going to get ready to try some. So I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm going to show you what it looks like once I pull it out, and then we're going to let it chill. It's going to be so good. Okay, so let's see what we've got. So it's been a half hour. You should have something that looks like this. So it should be like a little jiggly in the middle. You guys can kind of see that, but nothing too crazy that's flowing like all over the place. So all we're gonna do is let this cool for a little bit, and then we're gonna put it in the fridge and let that chill in the fridge for at least 4 hours. Then we're gonna come back and try some. Okay guys, so we're all out of the oven and we've been in the fridge cooling. So let's see what we've got. This smells so good. Okay, so now we're just going to top this with some honey and walnuts, and then we're going to slice a piece. I'm going to take a spoon to grab some walnuts and just sprinkle those on top. How good does that look? Okay, so now it's time to cut a piece so we can try some. So let's see, get some walnuts on this piece. How good does this look? Look how easy that was. Okay. I know it's a little sliver, but I'm gonna try. So let's see, I'm gonna grab a walnut. So good, you guys. The consistency is perfect. That little bit of honey, the crunch that you're getting from the crust and from the walnuts, perfect. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, if you like this recipe better or if you like the baklava cheesecake better. I'm really interested to see what you guys think. But that's all I have for this video today, you guys. I hope you liked it and I hope you learned something new. If you did like it, make sure to give this video a nice thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. If you want to get my exclusive nutrition tips, healthy food recommendations, and delicious recipes just like this one, then make sure to head over to my description box, click the link, and join the fam. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.